you think that Paloma is enamored with Selah, or do you think she just accepts Selah for who she is?
I think she's definitely a little bit enamored with Selah. I think that she comes into this new social situation and she doesn't really know where she belongs, and she really isn't like looking for anything. I don't think she's just trying to get by and mind her business, really.
Right?
But then there's this like beautiful, powerful girl that comes into her life and is like going to take her in and is going to make her feel special. Like she invites her to a senior event. And so I think she definitely is enamored by that, by Selah's kind of charm and her confidence. And we see that like Paloma also gains more confidence as she spends more time with Selah. So yeah.
Hold on. practicing that safe sneezing even in my own room.
Yes.
Paloma is probably one of the most complex characters in the film, I think, because she is this person who's been chosen, so to speak. So Selah chooses her to raise her up and bring her up in this situation that they have going on throughout the film. There's that moment though that she goes from being comfortable to almost cocky. What do you think it was? What was the impetus from your perspective that made her get like that? Because it was like one moment she was kind of like, oh yeah, okay, hey Selah, what's up? And then in that little meeting that they had in the park, homegirl was like, yes, we're doing this and we're doing that, and boom, 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 boom. What do you think made her kind of make that shift?
I think in that moment, she had been learning a lot from Selah. So she had been spending a lot of time from Selah and kind of just watching and processing how Selah handles things and when she steps up and how she steps up. And I think in that specific situation, she saw kind of a vacuum. No one else was stepping up. Selah herself wasn't stepping up. And I think she was kind of empowered by her relationship to Selah and empowered by the work that she was doing, and she felt empowered by being involved in something and by being chosen by someone that was also confident and powerful. And so in that moment when there was like a vacuum of leadership, I think she was like, this is what I've been working for and training for, is to be able to step up. And I think that's what pushed her to do it.
I love that this is a film that shows women being powerful in a situation of a boarding school, which most of the time when we see that, we see little white boys being in control, and the people of color, whether they're girls or boys or whatever, they're kind of like ancillary characters lurking in the background. But you all are taking charge in this situation, and I love that about Selah and the Spades. But I want to shift real quick before our time runs out. I know that you are attached to Ghostbusters Afterlife, and in this new normal, we don't know when we're actually going to see it. But having said that, what did you know about, because you're 21 years old, what did you know about some Ghostbusters before you got attached to this project? Because for my generation, we were like, Ghostbusters, for that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I grew up watching Ghostbusters too. I mean, I remember watching the original one when I was really young because my dad's white and he was a fan. And so I grew up watching all of them. And yeah, I was a fan before. I mean, when I was auditioning, I didn't even know that it was for Ghostbusters. So as soon as I found out, I was like freaking out.
You were auditioning for?
Well, in the very beginning stages, it was kind of like teen girl for Sony untitled movie, and I was like, okay,
okay,
I don't know what that means, but yeah. And then throughout the process. Yeah, throughout the auditioning process, then I found out, and I was like, oh my God, these stakes are so much higher than I thought they were.
And how are you holding up during this social distancing period of life, because this is very, it's very strange. And in my lifetime, I've been here for a minute, I have never in my life experienced yeah, I'm old, so I've never in my life experienced anything like this. It's quite interesting, and it's quite, for some people it's very frightening. For some people, they're like, I never left the house anyway, so it ain't nothing new. But you know, but how do you think this is going to affect the film industry and entertainment moving forward, because it's different?
Yeah, it really is. It really is. I mean, I think a lot of us right now are just unsure of what's happening, and we don't really know when things are going to get started back up. So I feel like it's kind of a double-edged sword, because we don't know when we can go back to like making films, but there are so many people that are streaming and watching stuff than ever before. So it's kind of positive in the way that like people are watching things, and we have all of this content available to us. We don't even have to go outside, and that part of it is nice, that people are watching a lot of stuff, and hopefully a lot of people will see Selah. But yeah, the other side of it is just that like we don't know when we can get back to making the actual movies.
I know. And last but not least, what's your favorite thing to stream right now? What are you into since you've got some free time on your hands?
Oh my God. I love getting invested in TV shows. And right now, I just finished Ozark season 3. Ozark is an incredible show. Anyone that watches this or listens or whatever needs to see Ozark. I'm obsessed.
Clearly.
And I also just started Money Heist, and Money Heist is also fantastic, but I'm only on season 1, so.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, these are some shows that I haven't heard about, so I'm gonna have to check them out. But I'm gonna close.
Amazing.
I'm gonna take your word for it, Miss Celeste. I am. I'm gonna take your word for it, because you seem to be a smart cookie. I enjoy that. So thank you so much for taking time out of your afternoon to speak to me. I really appreciate it. Good luck with Ghostbusters. Good luck with Selah and The Spades. Again, I really love the movie, and I thought that your performance in it was absolutely stupendous. So congratulations on everything that you're doing, and I hope to see more from you and talk to you again in the future.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day also to talk to me. So stay safe. Stay safe.
I will. And I hope you did good on your test. I hope you did good on your test yesterday.
Yes, it went well. Thank you so much for being flexible. It ended up going really well, so thank you so much.
No worries. All right, darling. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye, thank you.